No one around, right? Okay. Oh, my beloved waifu. Oh, how I love you. And only you. Oh, I love you. Oh, my waifu. My waifu. Waifu! Hey, Arnold! Hey, Arnold! Hey, how'd you get there? He listens. And here's Arnold himself. He bobbles his head. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay! I wonder what it would be like if I were a football head. Ah! This is scary as crap. No more! No more! Hey, just wanted to talk about my love for the new film, Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. And just wanted to talk about the love and overall for the series itself. And do like a little mini review without really giving much away if you haven't seen it. And if you have heard of it, what are you, living under a rock? Just kidding. You might not be a fan of the show. And how could you not? As a fan of the show for all these years, since the start, I was watching it back when it first aired on, when I was a Hair the Spy or Good Burger, they had the Don't Hit Me, I'll Hit Me little short before the movie. And that was like the first time we saw Hey Arnold. And then after that, then it went into the series. So I was there from that, and I thought that was funny and cool. And the design of everyone was just always so unique. It was like the head shapes and just everything. It was cartoony, its own original design, creative. Watching this movie made you feel like, the good old days of Nick. 90s Nick was the best. This is how you do a return. This is how you do a reunion. This is how you continue, end a series. This movie is how you please, like, actual fans. Not like, I mean, sure, there's some that watch it because of Splat and all that, but, I mean, people have been there since 95, 96, and enjoyed it since then, and had to go through the awesome, like, years that they had the show, and then go through the turmoil that, you know, Nick had with the creator, Craig Bartlett. And then hearing all the talk back then about, you know, where the series ends on the cliffhanger with him finding out about his parents. And then you're thinking, oh, cool, where's this going to go next? And then canceled. And then the talks of that he planned on doing the Jungle Movie to conclude that and do all this and give you all the stuff you need. And then, like, 15 years later, we finally get it. This movie was worth the wait. It picks off right where the last episode ended. So it's still in that era. It's not like this nowadays stuff there. It still looks like then. It was still the Hey Arnold we all grew up with and loved. There was no PC garbage. There was no changing it, watering it down, dumbing it down, making it like to fit nowadays and to do like what most people do with, like, say, when they do like stuff with like the anime movies and bring them into live action, like the Death Note one, where like it has nothing to do with the actual media it's based off of. They decide to change it so they can get new people in and different people in. This stuck with what Hey Arnold was, and it didn't change it to appease, like, hey, maybe we can get in some new young people, they'll come and watch this. No, this is for the people that are freaking old now, or semi-old, because they were there with this and watched it during the day. And this was a big thank you, we appreciate you, a nice little love from the creators and everything to us. Short synopsis, picks up right where we left off, and Arnold and them go in search of his parents. That's basically it, and a lot of stuff happens, a lot of good twists, turns. There's all this good nostalgia again, the nods, little tributes to like certain episodes, certain fan favorite stuff with lines and dialogue and just kind of like saying, hey, there's this and there's that thrown in there. It was, you know, basically a reunion. We had to see Monkey Man, Pigeon Man, Stoop Kid, all those favorites and all this neat little stuff there. It was funny, touching, entertaining, just enjoyable, start to finish. Pure just, Hey Arnold, what the series was always about, what it always is, what we like about it. A smile from beginning to end. It was just nice to see that it got its closure, its true end, and this really did do it right. Closure. It was a perfect way to end it. Sure, they said that if things go well, they might do more, but it ended the way it should. It was just great to see Bartlett finally get that to happen. Great for him, and mostly, you know, you can tell that he was happy, they were happy, that it was great for us to finally see this get the justice it deserved. And you could tell that it was a thank you to us, you know, the crew and everyone behind it, because of Splat kind of bringing it back. You know, the popularity and views and everything about it, and, you know, I guess they were like, hey, let's do this. Nice little touchy stuff, you know, at the end and all that, and a bunch of hoorays, you know, for, you know, certain people and stuff like that. I will also say I never cared for them since the beginning of the show, during the show, and even more so after this movie. But Helga's parents are the worst frickin' people in the world. Just saying that. Don't care. I mean, this movie just kind of showcased, like, how much you should just, like, kind of, like, despise those people. I don't care. Terrible parents. And son of a bitch, I swear the best thing in the whole film, after all these years, we find out Arnold's last name. I mean, every episode, it was just there. It was so subtle and so brilliant. Hey there, short man. And then you're like, yeah, it was brilliant and just, it was like one of my favorite things to talk about, and just everyone really, oh my gosh. It was beautiful. It was right there the whole time. It just, all the jokes of not hearing it and the block it, not never know his name, and it was just there the whole time. It wasn't just that nickname was given. That was actually, Grandpa was actually calling him. And, oh my gosh, I just absolutely loved how, like, throughout the series, Helga and her crazy, awesome love obsession with Arnold, and they took it to, like, some awesome new heights in this, and it was just adorable and funny, and I especially love the Arnold signal. Oh my gosh. Yes. Love it. Back to serious review! Is it really a review? In the end, the film was nostalgia, reunion, closure. Ships happened. The ships you wanted happened. Yay. Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. What could I say? Brilliant. It was perfect. I would give it a 10 out of 10. Quite honestly, like, it was worth the wait. Worth the wait. And probably, you know, one of the better movies I have seen this year. So what do you think? Good review, Arnold? Hey, wait a minute. Little Helga plush. Doy. Doy. And whoop. Pantsuit shot.